Present continuous. It is also called present progressive. It expresses an action in progress in the present. It is to say, the action is taking place at the moment of speaking, exactly as it is shown in the timeline. We are dancing at the moment. She's sleeping right now. I am not eating. Are you studying English? The personal pronouns I, you, she, he, it, we, you, and they. In present continuous, we make use of the auxiliary be, and it should be conjugated according to the pronoun. I am, you are, she is, he is, it is, we are, you are, and they are. The form of present continuous in affirmative follows the next order. First of all, we need a subject, then the auxiliary be conjugated according to the subject. The main verb should be conjugated in present participle, it is to say, in ing. The rest of the sentence, for example, we are playing chess. It is possible to include a time expression such as now, at present, currently, for the time being, at the moment, or nowadays. Present continuous affirmative. Subject, auxiliary be, main verb in present participle, the rest of the sentence, time expressions. Present continuous in negative, we commence with the subject, then the auxiliary be conjugated accordingly, the word not, the main verb conjugated in present participle, the rest of the sentence, and we can also include time expressions. Present continuous in negative. Subject, auxiliary be, the word not, the main verb conjugated in present participle, the rest of the sentence, and time expressions. It is possible to use the short form in negative. In this case, am not, aren't, and isn't. Present continuous interrogative. In this case, we commence with the auxiliary be, then the subject, the verb in present participle, it is to say ing, the rest of the sentence, and of course, the question mark. For example, are we playing chess? And the sentence may include time expressions. Present continuous in questions. We commence with the auxiliary be conjugated accordingly, then the pronoun, the main verb conjugated in ing or present participle, the rest of the sentence, and of course the question mark. For the answers, since we use the verb to be as an auxiliary, the verb to be should be used in the answers, and it should be conjugated accordingly. Am, is, are. For the negative, we merely add the word not, and we can use the short form am not, aren't, or isn't accordingly. It is possible to use the structure called present continuous to talk about more than one action happening at the same time. In other words, the actions are overlapped, just as it is shown in the timeline. We can have two actions in present continuous happening at the same time. For example, my brother is working. while I am playing video games. In this case, the word while is the connector of the two sentences. If we decide to start the sentence with the connector while, a comma should be used to connect or separate the sentences. It is also possible to use the structure called present continuous to talk about a very specific future, in this case, future arrangements. Let's check the example. I am seeing the doctor tomorrow morning. He isn't working next week. What are you doing next Saturday? In the case of the verb see, it is expressing a date, a formal date. In the case of the word work, not only is it expressing the fact that an action is happening in the future, but when using present continuous, it is expressing the fact that it is something different from a routine, or it is an action that does not regularly happen as a routine. It is possible to use this structure called present continuous to express annoyance by including the word always. For example, they are always making noises. He is always taking my belongings. Why are you always doing that? The expression going to follows very similar grammatical structure. However, going to expresses future plans. It is to say, something that people want to do, something that is an intention. For example, they are going to visit their parents. He's not going to buy a new car. And why are you going to do that? On the other hand, the expression going to is also used to express future predictions with evidence. For example, the sky is cloudy. It is going to rain. We can say it is going to rain because we have certain evidence at hand. Ta-da! Please like this video, share, comment, subscribe, and of course, thanks for watching. Bye!